First, may I say that this is one of the solutions. What's happening in Wasingishu is something I must congratulate the governor and the executive for doing what they're doing. One of the solutions is to have the farmers control their produce from production to sales. And what the farmers are doing today is what the CEC will call public hearing. That you must have a public hearing session so that the farmers can give you their opinion. Already they have made a decision they are going to mill. So that decision has been made in Wasingishu that the farmers of Wasingishu are going to mill their produce, value addition, which is really something we must congratulate our farmers for making such a decision. So this is the spot they would like to do their milling. We are very happy with this because the highest concentration of maize production in Wasingishu is actually between Moiben and soy. So Moi Soy Cooperative is going to bring together all of them. That is one of the solutions. The other one you refer to is what happened. Actually, we are the ones who alerted the Minister Kiunjuri that 60% of the produce is rotting. If you followed carefully how the discussion went, he was still doubting the results that came from KEPS. But KEPS is the only body that will make a pronouncement on whether things are still fit or unfit for human consumption. And we realized that 7.6% is the only one that passes the test of grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. This is very sad because even what was imported or what was stored is getting spoiled. The challenge of mixing produce is there. When you mix produce that has been dried and taken care of, and I'll use the example of Nandi because we saw the farmers, as you have said. We met farmers in Bungoma, in Trans Nzoia, in Nandi, and in Wasingishu. And the farmers we met in Nandi, we had a meeting in front of the cereals board. We opened the cereals board. Their maize is purely white, which means it is maize just that came from the farmers. The effects that we are having even in Wasingishu are effects of maize that may have crossed the borders. When we went to Malaba as a border, it is shocking. The Kenya Bureau of Standards said they have no control of what crosses. The only data we had was from KRA. And KRA is just counting the number of bags that are crossing. There's nothing else they can do because the customs union allows. What we told the minister, and we continue to insist that the ministry must do, is to ensure that any produce that crosses the border is checked properly for the standards, quality standards that we have as a country, because otherwise we will have produce that doesn't meet our standards coming in and causing problems to what is in the store. So the browning that we are seeing in Wasingishu, although we didn't see alpha toxin in the test, there was no alpha toxin in Wasingishu, but there was browning, which means there was damp maize that came in. But there's no ability in both Malaba and Busia to test those, so that the crop is coming in. I think it is very important that government now takes keen interest, because we cannot control the movement of maize in the East African community, but we can control the quality for our people. Now, Ncpb is a store which belongs to the SFR program, the Strategic Food Security Program. As these farmers are having the alternative ways, SFR will buy produce and take to cereals. The challenge we have told the minister, though, is that agriculture is devolved. Why should the national government be handling cereals board? The cereals board should be handled by the county that has the produce and that can actually fill the store on behalf of the food security of this country.